Hello friends, welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. This is a timeless reading. Today's topic is, can you trust the person on your mind? In this video, we will question the person who can be a contact, no contact situation, romantic relationship, platonic, and so on. So this person on your mind will be the topic of heart-related matters. I'll ask 3 questions, then I will get extra guidance. So let's start. What do you need to know about this person? What do you need to know about this person? Okay. What will be the energy of your relationship? The general energy. And how should you act? What will be the best course of action? Okay. Because I didn't do this. Your card, hide away. Maybe you should hide away. Let's see. No. This one. Okay. Okay. Now for extra guidance. Again, I want a card for what do you need to know about this person. Ooh. What will be the general energy? This one must come out too. Foo-foo. Foo-foo. Okay. And how should you act? Okay. Okay. Let's start with the first one. First question. What do you need to know about this person? Okay. So this person seems like someone who feels like a friend that you can be around, funny, who raises your vibration, you hang out with, you do different activities with. So this feels like a nourishing connection to you, and this person is a nourishing person. Probably they could be having good friends. They might be popular. I mean, they don't have to be, but it feels like this is a person who is very well liked around their circle, and they're easy to hang around. They have friends. They like to hang out, do stuff. Maybe because it's cast circle, maybe this is a person who is into spiritual stuff. You can hang out, do talk about these esoteric or occult stuff, maybe mysticism things. And this person feels like it doesn't have to be like engagement, getting things into the next level kind of thing, but it feels like it is a good partnership. You might want to have commitment. If you're not thinking about it right now, maybe in the future you might have had some thoughts about deeper connection with this person. That's the first energy I get. So let's get further guidance. So what is the extra guidance? What do we need to know about this person? Okay, see, Three of Cups. People having fun. So this is literally a really fun person. Fun to have around, have time together, go around, do some activities. And Wands talk about our desires, passions. So again, this is also confirmation about the character of this person, but somehow the Knight of this deck is quite guarded. Somehow this person seems a little bit guarded. Maybe you haven't noticed it yet, but they might have some parts that they are not open with. I mean, no one has to share everything with the world, so we cannot blame people for that, but this seems like a little bit of a guarded person. Three of Pentacles. Again, threes could be synchronicities for you. It has given me that energy. And again, Three of Pentacles, getting together, expanding, having fun. So each interaction with this person seems like it is adding, it feels like it's adding something to you, and maybe makes you think about being more committed or more invested. And Six of Pentacles. Also, this feels like a balanced person. So they are not greedy, and they are not cheap with their time, love, and affection. Or at least this is the general character that they show and that you feel like. Bottom of the deck is Five of Pentacles. But, like I said, the guarded energy I get here is maybe they somehow have this lack mentality. This could be the guardedness might come from past experiences, or maybe some people they had misguided their trust. They trusted the wrong people, or they trusted them too much, or they invest in people who shouldn't be invested that much, is the energy I get. So, what about the second one? Here we have Witch of the Woods, Retreat. So, this feels like the energy of the relationship. So I think, again, this is a equal part give and take person. So although this is a fun person to be around, I think somehow you will be kind of limited with your interactions, or they might be a little bit reluctant to open up fully. Also, this card talks about being in the nature, being close to animals. Maybe you like having like nature, the activities that makes you spend time in the nature, bonding with animals. I see a deer here and a cat. Maybe these could be your spirit animals, or these could be one of you have like a favorite animal kind. And again, I mean, there's something magical in the air, but it is more like reserved energy somehow. And here we have Sword and Rose. So clarity, truth, revelations, and soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner, backstabbing, heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack, and dragonfly, lighthearted, adapt, finding out, change things, coming to light, and heal. So this feels like this person might, I think this is a, we talked about being guarded and not being open. I think you might find out that this person would slowly open up to you, but because of their past experiences, they might do that really slow. I mean, in the end, it will be a healing and light-hearted relationship. The general idea is, again, this is a person to be around, fun person to be around, and have nice activities, bonding, being in the nature. So this won't be, I think, a backstabbing thing. Like I said, the protection energy feels like some past experience. And this person is wounded. And let's get more guidance. What will the tarot say? So what else do we need to know? Six of Cups. So this talks about past experiences. Like I said, I get this past hurt experience. Maybe something in their childhood. Maybe they were somehow neglected. I mean, for children, we all have different perception when we are kids. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big dramatic event, but it might somehow have a lifelong effect on us. So past experiences or some things with their past. And we have the Judgments. And here, like, this feminine energy is, I think, this person with their skeletons, leaving these skeletons behind. I think slowly they will open their heart, leave these past experiences behind, and this will move to a better, healing, light-hearted relationship. And see all these greens here, the threes, and number 3, and the greens are popping out for me right now. What else? Hanged Man. So I think this light-hearted, slow-paced but trustworthy approach, your relationship, will make this person change their perspective about some deeply rooted hurts. I think this could really be a healing relationship. 8 of Swords. So this is, see, this person actually, like, quite close to healing. See how the sword looks. I mean, with one move they can cut loose, they can cut their ties, and the sword could be you being truthful, because we talked about here clarity, truth, honor, protection. So this person seeing how well put you are, how trustworthy, how you are loyal to your values, might get them out of the mental cage they're in. 4 of Cups. So again, they're reluctant. I mean, I think this relationship is giving them an emotional boost, emotional healing, but they're kind of aware of that, but it might take a little bit of time for them to come to the realization, full spect of this. And Chariot. And after that, I think this will continue on a more rooted, more grounded, more stable motion, let's say, and strength. And this will strengthen you both. Also, what comes to mind is you or this person could be a Leo, could be Cancer. What else pops? Let's see. Could be a Pisces, but I'm not getting that unless these two have like more energy than the other ones. And King of Wands, and I think this will transform this person even more. I think you'll both be able to master this relationship in a more productive, more passionate, more fun, more stable basis. And King of Swords. And also we talked about being slow-paced, being in their mind, so this would also be approaching things from a more logical, from the logical part. So I think you're in control. Just want to show out a Knight of Cups. See, so first it will start with all these fun things, then it will get with the honesty and values part will click, and then this brings the more emotional, more deeper bond with the two of you. And the third one is, how should you act? So this is number 2, solitary, which heal yourself first. So I don't get any traumatic or unhealed energy from you, to be honest. I mean, I see these butterflies and hummingbird, like you, I think already have healed yourself. So I think you should give time to this person to heal themselves. That's why the slow pace, because even with nature, with the animals, they will be scared at first, so you won't approach directly or in a harsh manner. You'll go slow, mild, cute little steps, so I think a lot of communication. You both are smart people, I think, so you have a lot of intellectual conversations. Like I said, this is a witch, like mystical stories. You might talk about moon cycles. I don't know if they're open to it. I see crystals and herbs. Maybe this person is like, we talked about nature, so I think maybe you share this love of organic things or natural things more. And also have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation, struck by love. So I'm getting this have faith part. Like we said, I think this person will open up slowly. So you gotta be patient about it. And what is the further guidance here? What do we need to know? What else? Okay, the Tower. See? So I'm not seeing anyone in the classical depiction. There are people falling, but here I don't see anyone falling. This is, I think, this person and also you burning down the classical beliefs in your head, because we talked about this being like mostly mental. The energy I get is mental, so I think in your head this will push and change you in a more intellectual way. How you approach this person, how this person approaches you, and how in general your energy will be changing with this relationship. And this one, the Two of Swords. See, the swords here, I get this person's reluctance to move, and maybe you feel like that too. Like I said, this person somehow have this fun but guarded to open into more emotional stuff. Maybe they are guarded about getting into deep stuff, and I think how you should act is also again, be patient. Here we said have faith. Here's have faith. So you think about this. I mean, don't obsess about it, but in a mental space, you gotta let people heal. I mean, everyone has their own way of processing things and past experiences, so you should give them time, and you should also in your mind. It says here also, again, like, I think you've done quite well, and you have walked quite a mile with your healing journey. But again, healing journey is a long one, so you should also take care of yourself. And 5 of Swords. So this person, this talks about inner struggles, inner thoughts. I think this shows both your psyche, your inner self, your shadow side, your light side. So what is, see, this, there are swords here, but it's not stuck in this person, this energy. So I think you know what hurts you. You stopped stabbing yourself, and you are more in tune with your thoughts and how to control your thoughts. So keep up with this balanced approach. 5 of Cups. I think this is kind of a warning for you to. You healed quite a while, quite much, but still you might have this pessimistic side, because like have faith also gives me this giving you this positive push. Maybe your spirit team, maybe your angels. So I think you should work maybe on your pessimist side, because this person is not looking at the spilled cups and also the potential, the options. They're not looking anywhere. They're blindly concentrated on themselves. And while I say that, I see 2, 2, 2, 2. So 3s and 2s could be your synchronicities. So work on your pessimism. I'm gonna take these 2. Empress. Again, Empress is, see, like the feminine energy, the nurturing. So nurture yourself, be confident, continue with your journey. You are doing well. I think you got the power. You figured it out. So with Temperance, you are protected by the divine. You are being helped, and you are able to, like, all these cards give me this energy of like keep on doing what you do. This is really that energy. I mean, you don't have to do much for this. I think you just let this person come to some conclusions, come to some healing milestones themselves, because in the end we can't heal for people. They have to come to this point, that they have to be on their own. And bottom of the deck is Flying Ointment. So let loose, have fun, continue what you do with this person. Again, you have a good chemistry, energy is flowing, energy is nice, cool, calmer. And 9 of Cups. See, you figured it out. You see how blissful this person is, how blissful and in control. So sit in your energy and know that you're doing the best. You're doing the best you can. This one wanted to show 10 of Swords. So yes, in your headspace, we talked about this negativity. So the pessimistic tendencies, I think you are invited to be more optimistic, more faithful regarding, I think this is in general, not only this person, but in general, maybe you should be more balanced with this 1/2 empty cup approach. So I'd like to take one card. Again, we said you're doing well, but I still like to confirm what is the best energy to approach this situation. It didn't even wait, just jumped out. So this card is about change, transformation, and choices. So again, see, like we have this like reds, pinks, the fiery, passionate energy here. So you have this fire, see the fire in her hands? So you have this fire contained. You have the fire, you have the air, the intellect, and see how she looks calm. So this card talks about healing and change, and this has this element of water. So I guess you have the fire, you have the air, you have the water, healing, and you are grounded. So like I said, you already have it all. Just you need some patience. And this card also talks about being in the merge, in the threshold of big change. So I think when we talk about threshold, I think you seeing some forward movements, some development with this person is not that far. And it's so advises to be flexible and again accept the spiritual and physical transformation. So physical part is you're nourishing yourself. For the spiritual part, again, I think you're doing quite a good job. So don't be afraid. Again, this is nothing new for me. It's a confirmation that you are on the right path. I'd like to take one advice card from this deck of mine. What is the advice? Okay, I'd like to take this one. So your commitment is being tested. See? So I think your ability to be patient and have faith is being tested. So this card also talks about being committed to an idea in an intellectual way. So again, you might first have some hardships, a little bit of hardship regarding this person, but your test is staying committed to having faith and being optimistic. So also this card talks about what you think is possible, what you think in your mind is possible. So if you keep believing, I'm not saying stuck in a toxic cycle just because you believe it, because people don't change just because we believe it. But I think with this person, again, you are wise enough to know if there is a development, and again, I think mentally the point you need to come to is letting people heal on their own pace. We are all different. We heal slowly. I mean, I don't think universe talks about like 10-20 years of wait, but a little bit longer. I think you're halfway through to having something really grounded and stable. And one last spiritual advice for you. What is the advice? Let's see. What is the advice for you? Okay. Again, there's this path going around. There are some fog, so you're halfway there. See the castle halfway? I mean, the hardest part is reaching the top, but you're halfway. And gently place your feet on the path you are meant to travel. So again, this is also confirmation, like you are on the right path, you are on the right destination. Just have faith and trust yourself, and take it easy, don't sweat on this stuff too much. And now I'm seeing 555 on my timer, so 222s, 333 and 555 could be your synchronicities. And I wish you good luck and happiness, love and peace, friends. If you like, don't hesitate to hit the like button. If you'd like to catch more readings, you can think about subscribing. I will be posting other videos about can you trust your coworker, can you trust your friend, and can you trust your family member, specifically with the same manner. So if there are other people on your mind that you'd like to check out, make sure to check it out. So goodbye, friends, take care.